Good morning, everyone. Welcome to e-learning space. Today we are going to start our new unit, Unit 4. And the theme of our Unit 4 is overcoming obstacles. Overcoming means to overcome, to pass over, to win over. Obstacle means problems, hindrances in life. So how young people or young children, people who succeeded in life, they did not shirk from the obstacles, they did not shirk from the problems that came in their lives, but rather they overcame them, then they win over them. Okay, so that's the theme of our Unit 4. Now, before starting the section A, there are certain activities, warm-up activities which are given to you that I would like you to do. Read out these 4 famous personalities. First one is Kamlesh Patel, struck by polio at the age of 5. So he was affected by polio at the age of 5. He is a master of the art of dancing on one's hand. On his hand, he can dance on, because polio affects your legs, right? So instead of, he lost his legs due to polio, but instead of legs, he used his hands for dancing. He has performed in over 1200 shows and received a number of awards. Stephen Hawking. He was diagnosed with nerve disease at the age of 21. He was totally paralyzed below the neck. Yet, he continued to contribute to scientific research and write books. So, in spite of being affected, you must have read the story of Stephen Hawking in previous classes. So, in spite of being disabled from the neck below, he became a professor at a university, and he did his research in the science field and wrote many books. Then is Ludwig van Beethoven. He was a German composer, music composer, pianist. He started losing his hearing by his late 20s. He is one of the most recognized musical composer of all times. Louis Braille. As a result of an accident, he lost his sight as a child. He went on to design a system of writing that would enable the visually impaired across the world to read. So you must have read about Braille in your science or EVS books in previous classes. So Braille books were designed and invented by Louis Braille, who was blind himself. Now let's do this little activity. Tick the things you feel are common to the 4 personalities. They tried to avoid difficult situations? No. They were not ashamed to admit defeat? No. They showed faith, courage, and confidence. Yes. They looked at possibilities and explored new ways. Yes. They turned negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Yes. They treated problems of life as something to be overcome. Yes. They are the people who met challenges to become successful. Yes. They were affected by physical disabilities at the very young age. Yes. So now, after doing this little warm-up activity, we come to section A, which is a poem, Little by Little. Little by little means slowly, slowly, gradually, dheere, dheere. Now, nature teaches us a lot of things. Think about any one value or lesson, such as patience and tell your partner how we can learn that value or lesson from nature. So, it's a very beautiful poem written by anonymous. Anonymous means when the writer is not known, who has written, particular writer who has written the poem, then we write anonymous. Anonymous means anjan, not known. So it is a very beautiful poem which teaches us the value of patience. Patience means धैर्य. हमें ये पोम क्या सिखाती है कि धैर्य, धीरे धीरे से जो काम होते हैं वो सबसे अच्छे और सबसे मजबूत काम होते हैं. Just like a seed, when we put a seed in the soil, little by little, slowly, gradually, it becomes, the roots come, then the shoot come, then the leaves come out, then slowly the branches come. Earlier, at first, the branches are very slender and weak. Gradually, the branches become strong, and then over the years, with patience, that little seed become a beautiful tree. Similarly, if we human beings do little things every day, then it will bring great changes. Definitely, it will bring change in the world one day. So, if we gather little knowledge every day, instead of wasting time here and there, if we gather knowledge every day, we will become wise one day. We will become intelligent one day. And with that wisdom, with that intelligence, with that wiseness in our heart, in our mind, we can bring the change in the world. We can make the world the way we want it to be. हम ऐसी दुनिया बना सकते हैं जैसी हमें चाहिए. हम चाहते हैं ना कि दुनिया में कभी कोई गरीबी ना हो. हम चाहते हैं दुनिया में कभी कहीं कोई वॉर ना हो. हम चाहते हैं दुनिया बहुत अच्छी, बहुत सुंदर हो. कहीं पॉल्यूशन ना हो, कहीं पे खून खराबा ना हो, फाइट्स ना हो, आपस में झगड़े ना हो. So how can we achieve that? How can we make such a world? We can make such a world by our small efforts. Little by little. If we, each one of us, try to be patient, learn the value, learn the lesson of patience from nature, then we can bring that change. Right? हम इतने impatient हैं. आजकल you must have heard this term nowadays on social media. It's very famous term that जो Indians हैं या जो लोग हैं वो बहुत impatient हो गए हैं. बहुत जल्दी गुस्सा हो जाते हैं. बहुत जल्दी हम एक दूसरे से फाइट करने के लिए रेडी हो जाते हैं. Right? So, if we leave this thing, if we learn to be patient, if we learn to be very calm, peaceful, then the change will definitely come. So, that's a poem written by Anonymous. So, first I will read the poem. Little by little, an acorn said, as it slowly sank in its mossy bed, I am improving every day, hidden deep in the earth away. Little by little, each day it grew. Little by little, it sipped the dew. Downward it sent out a thread-like root. Up in the air sprung a tiny shoot. Day after day, and year after year, little by little, the leaves appear, and the slender branches spread far and wide, till the mighty oak is the forest's pride. Little by little, said a thoughtful boy, moment by moment, I will employ, learning a little every day, and not spending all my time in play. And still this rule in my mind shall dwell, whatever I do, I will do it well. Little by little, I will learn to know the treasured wisdom of long ago. And one of these days, perhaps we will see that the world will be better for me. And do you not think that this simple plan made him a wise and useful man? So this is the poem. So let's do the paraphrase. This is stanza 1. Little by little an acorn said. Acorn is a nut of an oak tree. So this is an acorn. So it's a nut, it's a seed. And it says that little by little, as I slowly sank in its messy bed, I am improving every day, hidden deep in the earth away. That little by little, I am improving every day. I am growing. Improving means growing every day. Although right now I am hidden deep, I am buried deep in the earth, in my mossy bed. Mossy means wet bed of earth. But every day I know that I am growing, I am improving. Right? So in the first stanza, the acorn says that I am improving every day little by little, as each day, although I am buried deep in the earth, but I know that I am growing, I am improving every day. So this is in this poem through the natural cycle of growing of a seed to become a tree. The poet has taught us a lesson. He has given us a moral that just like a seed keeps his strength, his patience, and he keeps becoming stronger every day. Similarly, human beings can become strong and be wise and become intelligent if we keep on working, if we keep on learning every day, if we keep on gathering knowledge every day. And with that knowledge, we can bring change and we can learn things from our ancestors, from the past generations, the treasure, the valued things which they have left for us. We can learn things from them, and by taking their example, by learning from those things, so we can bring change in the world. So in this first stanza, here the poet has described that the little acorn says that although it is buried deep inside the earth, but it knows that every day he is growing, he is improving. Little by little, each day it grew, little by little it sipped the dew. Sip means takes in water. Downward it sent out a thread-like shoot, and up in the air sprung a tiny shoot. Now slowly it is improving, it is growing when the water goes inside it, and slowly by each passing day a root goes downward, a root comes out and it goes deep into the earth, and a shoot comes out which goes up in the air, upon the above the ground, and slowly the leaves comes out on the shoot. Day after day, year after year. See here, now slowly the shoot has come and the leaves have come. The root has gone down into the earth and the shoot has appeared above the ground. Day after day, year after year, little by little, the leaves appear. Slowly, slowly, after days and after years, the leaves appear. And the slender means beautiful. Branches spread far and wide. And slowly, slowly, the branches appear far and wide, which starts going far and wide. Far and wide means which become very lengthy. दूर दूर तक उसकी branches फैलने लगी. So, in the third stanza, the poet says that, the Acon says that after day, after each year, with each passing year, he grows stronger. More leaves came out of, appeared on him, and his branches spread out far and wide. Till the mighty oak is the forest pride. Till he became a fully grown oak tree, and that oak tree was the pride of the forest. That mighty means strong oak tree, till he became a strong oak tree, and that oak tree was the pride of the forest. Little by little, said a thoughtful boy. Thoughtful means very, who is very intelligent, who is very wise. Moment by moment, I will employ. I will employ means I will use each and every moment of my life in learning a little every day, in learning something every day, and not spending all my time in play. Just like the Acon says, the Acon symbolizes strength and potential. Same way, the child wants to grow up one day and become wise and intelligent individual by learning and growing every day little by little. The boy decides not to waste his time in playing. See here, he says that not spending all my time in play. He decides not to waste his time in playing. Rather, he says that he will make it a rule. He will make it a rule in his life that shall live with him for throughout his life. He will make a rule that will dwell means live in his mind forever. That whatever I do, I will do it well. That whatever I do, I will do it very wisely, very intelligently, and I will do it very nicely. Purposefully, I will make use of my time very judiciously. I will not waste my time in playing. Rather, every moment of my life I will utilize in learning something, and then I will become a wise and intelligent individual. So in the last stanza, let's read. Little by little, I will learn to know the treasured wisdom of long ago, and one of these days perhaps we'll see that the world will be better for me. And do you not think that this simple plan made him a wise and a useful man? So in this stanza, the poet says that who will become wise and intelligent little by little by learning from the valued wisdom of the past generations. And one day he will make this world a better place. So in the end, the poet puts up a question. He poses a question to the readers, that he asks that by putting in little efforts every day, will that boy not become wise and useful man, not only for himself but for everyone around him? So he asks, in the end of the poem, the poet asks a question to the readers that, do you not think that by putting little efforts every day, will that boy not become a wise and useful man, and not for him but for everyone around him? So the moral which comes out from the poem is that simple, that we need to focus on simple and continuous hard work put behind a great work. When we put simple and continuous efforts, any work can become a great work. Something which looks huge and big, that stands on the base of numerous means many united little efforts. So this was the poem. I hope, children, you have understood the poem. If you have any difficulty in understanding the poem, let me know, message me or call me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.